All right, got it done. Looks pretty darn good if I do say so myself. So these are dummy RAM modules. I've got 32 gigs of G-Skill in there and they're non-RGB. Didn't feel like paying for the Tritons. This RAM kit, the dummy kit, was only 20 bucks. So you get 2 sticks and they're fully controllable. They are about the same height as standard, just barely over the heat spreaders as standard. And I wasn't sure if they're gonna work because the spec sheet was kind of unclear. It's a Korean company. And I wasn't sure if they only worked with their exact same actual RAM modules or not. A lot of companies that produce these kind of dummy modules will only let them sync if you've got the full-on counterpart with RAM in them. But these did work without any of the, what is it, V-Color? That's the name of the company. So you don't need V-Color RAM in there. And then I've got neon tubes. This one's magnetic. You can see it's a very even light. It's LED, it's addressable LED, but it's a nice thick plastic pliable rubber thing. And you can bend it and they give you these magnet clips so you can clip it wherever you want. I've got that just behind the bezel and the glass. And the other one I've got just behind the fans in the gap there between the case. So you can't see them all at all when you're in front of it. And then they give a nice glow. And of course they're all controllable through the motherboard header, which I also have 2 custom rings here. They're installed upside down on the bottom of these fans. I had to get longer screws at Lowe's and that worked out really well. They're very bright. If you actually mount them correctly on top of the fans, they'll light up the whole case. I mean, they're super bright. So I did 2 of those down there. I've got one left. I was gonna stick it somewhere, but I don't need it. I've got enough light in here. So I like the white just as an accent to give contrast to everything else in the case. With everything red, it washes things out. The only thing I wish I could do, and I might try this later, is switching this front neon tube to a white and making it dimmer just to give a splash. And maybe then I could change the RAM to red. But I have a feeling that both headers on the motherboard, actually there's 4, are all synced as one, because in the RGB software, the sync is just showing the whole motherboard, not individual headers. So I'm not sure, but I haven't tried 2 different things plugged in at once. Everything is daisy chained off one cable. So there we go. Oh, and it gives an underglow because I've got those mounted backwards and around the other side through the vent here. I like that. It's kind of like a Star Wars kind of thing, especially if that is a white light. Very Imperial.